doing so great, and suddenly Twitch not doing so great. Signature move here. I don't know what the Rocker's doing. Rocker's going for a bullplex suplex right there. Back elbow drop off the ropes. Both men go for pins. I think the Rocker got his first. Both men getting up straight though. Both men letting go. Oh, what is this? A comeback here by Sammy Dangerous. Brent Ryder not looking, getting that shoulder block, followed by a second one. Powerbomb there. Sammy Dangerous, though, not going for a pin. He is staring at the Rocker from behind. I don't know what he's doing. Rocker taking out Crazy Jack. 2 men down. 3 men, all 3 men down. Rocker unable to get back to his feet for going for a pin attempt, though. Brent Ryder sees it. He's not seem interested in breaking up pins tonight. Finisher there by Brent Ryder. That jumping, spinning. Oh no! Crazy Jack go for a standing Uranagi slam. Brent Ryder pulls off the victory over Sammy Dangerous. Oh man, I don't know if he didn't know that was a finisher. Brent Ryder picking up an improbable victory. 3-0 now, winning a triple threat match followed by a fatal 4-way match. Now has a championship match at the pay-per-view. I cannot believe that. 3 times I thought this match was over and someone else besides Brent Ryder was going to win. Brent Ryder did not seem like he cared about breaking up pinfalls. Oh, I think this right here, this is biggest mistake of the match. Great cam work here by the cameraman. Right there, Crazy Jack had a concussion. Maybe that's why he wasn't trying to break up pinfalls. He forgot what they were. Almost the victory there by Sammy Dangerous. Right there, that shooting star press corkscrew. Oh, for the 3 count. Uranagi slam, wasn't looking, didn't see the pinfall coming, unable to stop him. Sadly, there's some lag. Twitch making it hard for me here. Brent Ryder, the victor of this match, though, going on to face Kris Kryptic at the pay-per-view on Sunday. Actually, tomorrow in real life. Not to confuse anybody watching this. Brent Ryder, 3-0. Cannot believe that he pulled that out. But moving on now, our final match of the evening. Brian Tornado Nash against Aaron Storms. Brian Tornado Nash, 2-2 in the league so far. Aaron Storms, 3-0. Aaron Storms has started off the show with a victory. Brian Nash did that tonight. Aaron Storms has won in a main event of Raw as well. Brian Tornado Nash with a victory would match that as well tonight. But Aaron Storms has that one thing that Brian Tornado Nash does not have, and that is an unblemished record. Yet to be pinned, submitted, counted out, disqualified, whatever, which way you want to see it. Aaron Storms has won every match that he has faced, every person that he has faced, and now he has the opportunity. He did not have to fight earlier tonight. Brian Tornado Nash, who had taken losses, who the GM maybe felt pity on last week for that attack from Tank Baker during his match. Brian Nash clawing his way back into this title picture. Now Aaron Storms against Brian Tornado Nash. Winner gets Russell Worth, our undisputed champion, at the pay-per-view Bad Blood tomorrow. Hopefully anybody and everybody can be there live for our stream tomorrow. Time yet to be determined. Will be I will let you guys know what is good for my schedule, but either way I think that Russell Worth, but either of these men will be a great match. Russell Worth defeating Brian Tornado Nash a couple weeks ago, but Aaron Storms, I don't know if he can beat Aaron Storms. He can defeat this undefeated man. Maybe he'll be able to defeat the only other undefeated man with that many wins at the pay-per-view. We'll see here. This match for the most coveted opportunity in this universe, Undisputed Championship. Tornado Nash is about to get tore up. Ooh, the gauntlet being thrown down there by Sean Don Juan. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that. That's how I did. Brian Tornado Nash trying to take over this match. Aaron Storms not liking that though, but what is a spinning fisherman suplex? Brian Tornado Nash doing a great job so far. Oh, I spoke too soon possibly. Nice knee buster right there. Lifting Brian Tornado Nash up with a power bomb. He's picking up a 6-7 man. Aaron Storms showing off his power. Impressive maneuver there. Reversal, though. Brian Tornado Nash getting back the advantage. Taking Aaron Storms down to the mat. Brian Nash backing up. Spear. Wow. Brian Nash already hitting a finisher. Signature move. 2 count. Aaron Storms not allowing that to be the end of it here. Nice backbreaker right there. Comboing it with that Russian leg sweep. Aaron Storms. What an arm wrench. Pulling him down to the ground. What is this here? Is this a submission hold? Oh, no, but that is going to jack up your arm and your shoulder bad. Brian Tornado Nash, though, back to his feet before Aaron Storms, who is tired. Brian Tornado Nash, what is he setting up here? Going for a punch, reverse. Aaron Storms, exhausted. Being thrown into the ropes. Beating took a few minutes, but maybe that spear's having a lasting effect as Aaron Storms unable to catch his breath. Oh, what is this? He's going to do that no lift. This no lift gut wrench. Nice no lift gut wrench. That is very difficult maneuver to anybody, let alone a man of Brian Nash's size. Neckbreaker, though. Surfboard stretch, going for a submission victory. I don't know, can Aaron Storm get out of this? Pretty late in the match. He's taking some moves. He might want to. No, that is not enough. Going for a pin, though. Brian Tornado Nash dominating right now. Aaron Storms needs to get some momentum. Otherwise, he might pick up his first loss here. Oh, no, this is the move that defeated Brian Tornado Nash on Superstars. Aaron Storms should go for the pin here. I don't know why he didn't go for the pin. Swinging neck breaker by Brian Tornado Nash. If he'd gone for the pin there, we maybe have. He's going for the submission. I don't know what is up with Brian Tornado Nash. He wants to tap out Aaron Storms. This is not a signature. This is not a finisher. But he is going after the submission.
And he breaks the hold. I guess he wants to try something else. I don't know what more you'd want to do to another man.
I really hope that the game doesn't think this is a submission match. Specifically made it a one-on-one. That would make me understand, though. I don't think they went for a pinfall earlier. I cannot remember. Brian Tornado Nash, though, setting up. This is going to be a finisher. Will this be that F7 powerbomb? It is. It's the F7. He's spinning him around, coming down. That could be it, folks. Aaron Storms could pick up his first loss. Brian Nash could pick up an Undisputed Championship #1 contendership right here. That's it. 3 count. Brian Tornado Nash with that F7. That's kind of remnants of how Russell Worth has been doing. Brian Nash changed attitude after that screw job by Tank Baker last week on Superstars. Brian Nash coming back with force this week, picking up 2 victories in our opening match and in our main event. Now goes on to the pay-per-view to face Russell Worth. I can't believe a little bit of dominance he's shown there. Aaron Storms had defeated every man he had faced thus far. Brian Nash now undefeated. No more as Brian Nash defeats Aaron Storms, and that's exactly what he wants to do to Russell Worth. Russell Worth 4-0. And Brian Tornado Nash could have the kryptonite for our money man, Russell Worth, and just tomorrow night at Bad Blood. Raising his hands in victory, Brian Nash. Okay, we're going to go ahead and exit so we can set up Superstars. But what a show. We saw Brian Tornado Nash pick up a victory in our first match of the night, beating Tank Baker. We saw Brent Ryder winning a triple threat match to get into the U.S. title Fatal 4-Way. We saw CJ Lyons and Jay Lyons, along with Johnny Tyson, defeating the tag team champions Wolf and Phantom, along with Justin Jones, in a 3-versus-3 tag team match. We saw Russell Worth, our undisputed champion, prove that his championship is worth more than Kris Kryptic's, but Kris Kryptic gave his all, kicking out left and right, but finally unable to take his finisher onto the edge of the steel steps. And then finally our last 2 matchups, Brent Ryder, both men who won earlier tonight, coming back to win their matchups later in the night. Brent Ryder getting the U.S. title shot at Bad Blood, and Brian Nash getting the Undisputed title shot at Bad Blood. I'm going to go to advance next week now. Oh, they want Brian Nash against Mike Miles, Kris Kryptic against Phantom, and The Rocker against Tank Baker, but that is not our matches for this Our first match will, in fact, have... Oh, whoops. I meant to choose participants there. Back up real quick so that it doesn't take too long. Mike Miles will be fighting in this match, but he's going to be facing off against Sean Anderson last week. These two men fought for that chance to get into that U.S. title match, number one contendership match tonight, and lost. Mike Miles and Sean Anderson, a little bit of bad blood between the two because of that. Just a moment as I do this. Sorry about this. Just a moment. Having to deal with another small situation. Shouldn't take very long. Hopefully this mic remains muted. Okay, hopefully that will be our last interruption. I'm very sorry about that. Sometimes things have to take precedence over something else. But here we go. Our second match of the night will be one-on-one match as well. This time we're going to get some Extreme Rules here. And we are going to have Lucky Chance compete against he's going to compete against Bumble here. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean Lucky Chance. There's one superstar we actually have not had compete so far. Two, actually. Tyler Ryley. Tyler Ryley here against Bumble. And the loser of this match will be out of XCW Universe. So this matchup here being for a spot on the card. The loser will be no more in this league. And then our final match of the night is in fact going to have Tank Baker. The Universe kind of getting this right slightly. The Rocker, though, is not going to be here. Man who has not fought tonight. It's going to be Tyrant. Tyrant against Baker here. Let's go with the new attire by Tyrant. Every episode, Tyrant has had a new attire. Might be a running theme. Tank Baker now. Ready for this matchup. Tyrant taking on Tank Baker. Tank Baker taking that embarrassing loss to Brian Nash early on the match. Not particularly 100% a squash match, but pretty quickly Brian Nash dispatched of Tank Baker, who now Tyrant is called out, and Tank Baker is going to see if he can bounce back or if Tyrant is going to be able to continue Tank Baker's bad week here. Here we go. First matchup of the night of the Superstars lineup. Mike Miles against Anderson. Sean Anderson. Here we go. Again, Mike Miles, Sean Anderson lost the chance for the U.S. title number one contendership match last week. The small man, Sammy Dangerous, the one picking up the victory. But Sammy Dangerous, the one tonight, on Raw, taking the loss. Sammy Danger getting pinned by Brent Ryder. Sean Anderson, though, not getting along after that loss last week. Here we go.
Starting up the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and we're all set for what should be another action-packed edition of WWE Superstars.
I have no clue how long the mic has been on.
I think the Connect was probably picking up my voice, so my voice might have sounded different there for a while. So we'll see. If for some reason my mic goes out, I think I hadn't touched my controller in a while, and that's probably why that happened. Here you go, Mike Miles and Shawn Anderson. We will have more matches at the pay-per-view, but so far the matches that we know of are going to be the Tag Team Champion match, the Pride, CJ Lyons and Jay Lyons, against the Tag Team Champions, Phantom and Wolf. That's going to be a great matchup, hopefully as good as their first match that the stream screwed up, but at least did record, and hopefully some of you might have gone back and watched on YouTube. But for those of you who didn't, for those of you who are too far along now, don't want to go back, hopefully that match of the pay-per-view is going to be great. We have our United States Championship match, which is going to be Kris Kryptic against Brent Ryder. Brent Ryder so far undefeated, winning his matchup against Brian Nash with the interference by Tank Abbott. But then tonight, proving that it wasn't 100% a fluke at least, by winning a triple threat match and then a fatal four-way match, defeating 5 different men in 2 separate matches in order to face Kris Kryptic at the pay-per-view. But Brian Tornado Nash, big winner of the night. Brian Tornado Nash defeating not 1 but 2 men in 2 separate matches, beating Tank Banker for that opportunity to face Aaron Storms later in the main event, then defeating Aaron Storms, allowing him to face Russell Worth at the pay-per-view for the Undisputed Title. Hello, Jake Watson. See you over in the chat there. Any questions you want to ask, go ahead and ask. Kind of running down Raw that happened this last week as Mike Miles and Shawn Anderson are fighting in the ring here. Mike Miles seems to be taking advantage here, but good reversal by Shawn Anderson, taking Mike Miles to the ground. A spinning hip toss there by Shawn Anderson. Both men back and forth in this match. Mike Miles, high angle scoop slam. A lot of power there on the much smaller Shawn Anderson. Going top rope here. I don't know what this is here, folks. Will we get to see his signature move? No. It seems to be very hard to pull off top rope maneuvers in the XCW. Guys on the ground do not stay down long. They get back up, not allowing those men to pull off their signature finisher moves. Shawn Anderson here, they're going for, what is this? Yes, it is a camel clutch. Trying to crawl to the ropes here. He's going the wrong direction. You want to be able to join the universe? Yes, you would. We have a spot opening up tonight. Our next matchup, the man is going to be kicked out of the league. It's between Bumble and Tyler Ryley. One of the 2 men will not be coming back. Neither man picking up a victory so far. Neither of their creator owners, to my knowledge, watching the league. So we will have a spot opening up. So yes, you will be able to join if you have a call on Xbox 360. I'm sorry, excuse me. Obviously, this is Xbox One, not 360. Let me know. Add me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is ImageMaker, no spaces. Send me a message. Let me know who your guy is, and I can add him to the universe. Mike Miles there with the unprettier, going for the pin on Shawn Anderson. That's it. Mike Miles picking up a quick victory over Shawn Anderson. Might have lost that match to get into the U.S. title opportunity, but right there, picking up a quick victory over Shawn Anderson. Mike Miles proving that he's not just a nobody. Finally getting a win here in XCW Universe. Shawn Anderson, though, picking up the victory in the very first week of XCW Universe. 3 straight losses, 3 weeks in a row. Things are going downhill quickly for him. Maybe he proved in that first match he couldn't do it on his own. Now that he hasn't been able to sneak away any wins, I don't know what's going to happen. Mike Miles, impressive victory here. But as I was talking about moments ago, our next match, very important match, Bumble versus Tyler Ryley, loser out of the league. This is a sad day for any fans of Bumble or Tyler Ryley, but both their contracts are coming up, and XCW Universe is only going to re-sign one of these men. One of these men will be gone. I have all of the DLCs, Jake Watson, just to let you know. So I can download any character. And I will be getting the Warrior DLC as soon as it comes out. So if you want to make alterations to your character, you can use any of the DLC, including Paige and all the moves that she has as well. Tyler Ryley and Bumble here. As I was saying, Tyler Ryley has picked up losses from Brian Tornado Nash and our undisputed champion. Not really fair here, I think, to be putting him in this matchup with the quality of opponents. Both those men fighting for the undisputed title. Tyler Ryley, not really his fault who you can fight against. Can you get a superstar? King. Yeah, we actually do have more than just one. This was me somewhat doing the storyline here of this match being for one of these guys will be deleted when I download the next call that's coming in. But yeah, if you can get a superstar, if you mean a superstar in the game, then no. I will allow somebody with a creator wrestler to tag with an in-game superstar, but not to use one by themselves. You'll add stuff to your character. Be right back. Okay. Here, Bumble versus Tyler Ryley. I really like both these calls. The Honeycombs, one of the first calls I downloaded for this league in XCW Universe. Tyler Ryley, I actually really enjoy his pants right there. Very unique attire. Stands out for sure, but one of these men, this is their last match in XCW Universe, won't even make it through the first full month. We'll see. We're going to let the game decide as to who it wants to keep around in this universe. But yeah, as I was saying earlier a few minutes ago, Tyler Ryley, his opponents, Brian Tornado Nash, he's fighting the undisputed champion at Bad Blood. Russell Worth, he is the undisputed champion. 2 of his 3 losses come to opponents that should beat him if he's anybody but the undisputed champion or the challenger. So Tyler Ryley maybe here can prove tonight that those losses were just to high-quality opponents, and that he's still good enough to be in this league. Whereas Bumble here has picked up losses in a variety of matches, yet to pick up a victory. Out there watching the main event, things couldn't be more different between him and Tank Baker after that match last week on Superstars. Tank Baker out there watching the match, unable to fight due to a concussion, gets involved in the matchup, gets a chance to fight for the Undisputed Championship if he could win a match on Raw this week earlier. Bumble, though, unable to garner enough money maybe in this company. I'm not sure exactly what it is, why management wants him gone, but putting these 2 men fighting for their lives in this match, neither man taking too much control. Has been very back and forth so far. The uppercut, though, going for a pin on Bumble. Nice uppercut there, sending Bumble flying back. Bumble with a reversal. Tyler Ryley in the corner. Bumble trying to pound him in the corner, but Tyler Ryley reverses, setting something up here. Jumping off the rope. Body splash. Nice body splash. Going for the pin now. Just a 1 count. Tyler Ryley unable to get even a 2 count off of that amazing maneuver. Got some punches in the face. Wants to spin it around. Dropping to the ground. Coming back with the clothesline. Going for the pin. Tyler Ryley dancing around there. Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. I wasn't sure. I thought that might have only been 1, but he did get that second hand down. Was it the eat defeat? Foot right to the face. Pulling Bumble down. That's got to be it. 90 is the highest you can have overall. That is it. Oh my gosh, Tyler Ryley maybe proving that he just fighting the best guys in the league here against Bumble, our luchador, losing this matchup. Oh, that is it for our luchador. Masked Man is gone. Getting pinned here by Tyler Ryley. Right there was only 1 count. He kept getting 1 count after 1 count. Didn't matter what he seemed to do. Right there, signature move. Finally got a 2 count kicked out. Moments later, though, right here, eat defeat. Pulling back, putting the foot up, pulling the face down, and Bumble. Last moments here in the XCW Universe, getting pinned here by Tyler Ryley. Quick match here. What is happening here? Both men in the ring. Even though Bumble showing his, look at that, raising the hand of the man that kicks him out of the company. I know Tyler Ryley wasn't asking for this match, but the respect he has for this company, for this business, understanding that sometimes the hard decisions are made, shaking his hand, raising it up in the air, A lot of class in Bumble right there. Sad to see him go, though. Bumble leaving us tonight after losing to Tyler Ryley. I was kind of unexpected. Expected maybe Bumble to pull that one out somehow, some way. Tyler Ryley getting to stay in the Federation, at least for now. Doing a great job there. Here we are for our main event of Superstars, though. Tyrant, only man in the organization not to have a matchup this week, facing off against Tank Baker, losing to Brian Nash on the opening match of Raw. And here we go, folks. Starting up the matchup right now. New outfit by Tyrant. 4th week in a row we've seen a new outfit by Tyrant. He's a man of 1,000 attires. There's Tank. We see the same thing in and out every week. Very nice attire, though, Tank. Sorry about all the coughing. I don't think I've even realized how much coughing I've been doing. I apologize. Maybe I need to see a doctor or something. Take some cough medicine. But Tyrant trying to get the advantage early on. Tank not allowing it to happen. Nice elbow drop to Tyrant. He's on the ground. Both men back to their feet as Tank picks up Tyrant. What is Tank doing here? Pulling him to the center of the ring, looking for some move. Man, big man jumping up with that drop kick there. Impressive for a large man like Tyrant. I mean, like Tank. Tyrant, though, back to his feet. Punching him. Pulling him to the center of the ring. Here's Tyrant. Elbow. That elbow followed up by a Russian leg sweep. Got a request here in the chat. Going to go ahead and run through the pay-per-view matchups. The 3 title matches are the 100% already well known. We have Brian Tornado Nash against our undisputed champion Russell Worth. Brian Tornado Nash having 2 matchups this week, winning both of them, defeating the undefeated Aaron Storms on Raw in the main event. And this man right here, right now, fighting in the red, Tank Baker, defeated by Brian Nash on the first matchup of Raw. So he will be fighting for the undisputed championship on in our main event at Bad Blood. Also, Brent Ryder winning a triple threat match and a fatal 4-way match, also on Raw, will be fighting for the title as well. But this one, the United States Championship, held by Kris Kryptic. The third matchup that we 100% already know for the pay-per-view are the Pride, CJ and Jay Lyons, will be going head-to-head with the tag team champions, Wrath and Phantom. Those are our 3 matchups that we know of. There will be 4 more matches, though. There will be plenty of chances for other people to pick up victories going strong into the next month. Nobody wants to start out the month by losing at the pay-per-view. There's only 3 men right now really still competing for some big prize. Those were our championships.
What a haymaker! A huge right hand.
Tyrant here going for that 12 step, I believe, spine buster. Just a 2 count on Tank there. Not enough to put him away. What right here? What is this? The gut wrench power bomb. We saw one of those from Johnny, the winning move in our tag team match earlier on Raw. That was it. Tank Baker taking a second loss in the same week, losing 2 times, losing to Brian Tornado Nash, and then tonight in the main event of Superstars, losing to Tyrant. This is the week Tank wants to forget. Right there, this match, not quite a squash match, but man, Tank really taking an early loss in this match. I thought this match should go on for a lot longer. Tyrant picking up an important victory heading into the pay-per-view. I am hearing though that there will be a 6-man over-the-top battle royal. The stakes not determined yet, but a 6-man over-the-top battle royal will happen at the pay-per-view with something on the line, something that these participants are going to want to win, as well as a few more matches. But our 3 championship matches are going to be United States champion Kris Kryptic taking on Brent Ryder. Our tag team title match, the Pride, taking on our champions Wrath and Phantom. I don't know why I can't remember the Phantom's name right off the tip of my tongue. And then our undisputed main event of Bad Blood will be Russell Worth undefeated, undisputed champion against Brian Tornado Nash. Man, look on a track for redemption. And that is it. Join us tomorrow night, Saturday, March 28th, for our Bad Blood pay-per-view. If you missed the show, you want to watch the rest of it, then you can watch us on YouTube. Just search for XCW Universe, and you will see us right there. This is episode number 4. Our episode number 5 will be up tomorrow night after our pay-per-view. Pay-per-view time still to be determined for tomorrow. But if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to watch the episodes happen live on Twitch, then search for Image45. That is my handle. And you can follow me there and watch us when we go live on Twitch. Just let me know how it goes, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode, episode 4 of XCW Universe. Join me next time. Thank you very much. Real quick, sorry, last second. Jake Watson. Add Jake Watson 88. If you can hear me, add me on Xbox Live, ImageMaker, no spaces, so that I can get your call. Because if I'm not able to contact you, I won't be able to have it. Let me know. Same thing with WWE King. I don't know if you're here as well. You said this a while back. Either one of you guys that are still watching, let me know on Xbox Live, ImageMaker. Send me a message. Don't let me forget. You might get onto the pay-per-view if you can tell me in time. Just let me know. That's it. It should be a great matchup as our undisputed champion finally has to put that title on the line. Here we go. Bye-bye.